I'm done with this game because it's trash. But at the grand scheme of things, it's not a legit mechanic where it works 100% of the time. And that's the issue with this game. Nothing works 100% of the time. It's fake. It really is a party game. I know I made a video on my channel saying, this shit ain't no party game. This shit is a motherfucking party game. You hop on, you roll the dice. Is the connection going to be good? Are the players going to be good? Are the servers going to be good? It's 2025. When was this game released? 2024? Like, bro, we are in the 2020s. The game is shit. Point. Nick cares about the encyclopedia. Actually, I'm not even going to go through it. It's probably a little bit of cool. Like, in a real game, if it was made as a real game that was complete, yeah, that's cool, bro. You got a fucking encyclopedia? Shop and customize. Here's millions of videos niggas say make about this. Yeah, there's nothing in the game for customization. There's not even alternate costumes, which have been in fighting games since like the fucking 80s. Like, what are we doing? Challenges and missions, no one gives a fuck about. There's nothing to buy. When you get the zenny for the rewards in this game, you know, when you have the money to spend shit on, there's nothing to spend it on. So most of y'all are sitting on max zenny. The story mode was shit. You are missing key moments of the story of basic shit. Niggas don't talk good about it. No one's ever said anything good about the story. No one's ever really said anything good about the customization. There's so much no one said anything good about. That sounds like it should be some what if battle shit, right? Nigga, I don't even know what this shit is. It's shit. I don't even need to go into it. It's shit. Most of y'all don't know what it is 8 months in. I don't know what it is 8 months in. Who the fuck cares? Summoning Shinron, shit. Summoning Purunga, shit. Summoning Super Shinron, shit. It's all about the rewards in the game that are non-existent. So if you were summoning the dragons, if you have a varied amount of items, but every variable of the item is a non-factor and doesn't fucking matter, who cares? So who cares about these three options? No one cares. No one gives a rat's ass. And we've gone through the whole fucking shit.
What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and this time we're speaking about Sparking Zero's biggest problem, okay? And as you saw, Prestigini went on a rant on his stream talking about all the problems that Sparking Zero has. But I think overall we could just sum it up to one thing, and that, in my opinion, is that Sparking Zero just has a lack of direction. Sparking Zero just didn't have a clear direction of what the game wanted to be. And I'm pretty sure Bandai would have loved for Sparking Zero to be another Xenoverse type title, perfect for the average Dragon Ball fan with simple mechanics and consumable fan service. But the problem is that the Tenkaichi series is not Xenoverse. And even though Sparking is not the most competitive game ever, it's not exactly casual friendly. And if you don't believe me, I want you to go to the tutorial right now and count how many mechanics you actually have to shift through to learn how to play this game, okay? Not to mention that a lot of those mechanics aren't even properly explained in the tutorial, so it's hard to even get casuals to learn how to play this game, which is why they end up cheesing when they go online. So then you have Bandai the publisher trying to appeal to a casual audience with a game that's not exactly casual friendly. So what do? They just add a bunch of fluff, fan service, add the problem to see if it sticks with the fan base. And that's how you end up with a Frankenstein version of Tenkaichi called Sparking Zero, where there's a lot of ideas jumbled together, but all the implementation on these ideas is basically shit. And see, that's where free-to-play games actually get it right, is that they focus on 1 or 2 game modes and they make sure those game modes are elite, because they have to basically put the game on their back and make sure that their audience stays on the game with just 2 game modes on the game. And that's something that Sparking Zero should have implemented before release, because they just added a whole bunch of fluff stuff that no one really cares about. In my opinion, Sparking needed someone to do a lot of editing of these ideas. I would have consolidated story mode a lot more, okay? So we have a lot of episodes that are plainly just boring to play, when we could have just had one main one and a lot more alternate what if stories, which is what people actually want to see. They want to see new content. So let's reduce the volume of content and increase the quality. That's what I would have done. I would have cut custom battle altogether out the game and just release weekly episodes made from the dev team. That way you don't have to focus so many resources on those dang menus that are already bad to use anyways. And a lot of resources were just used up on random menus and random consumables that no one really cares about. So I would have just freed up all those resources. I would have cut custom battle, I would have reduced story mode, and I would have invested those resources into making sure that the 1 or 2 game modes that are online are actually the best they could be, and then the rest of the resource would have went to customization and adding maps and stuff like that. I don't know if Bandai thought offline content was gonna carry this game, but by the way they neglected the actual mechanics of the battle system and the netcode, it makes me think that they didn't really respect Sparking as a fighting game overall. They really thought it was basically a party game, just like Prestigini said. But the problem is, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is that there's so many mechanics and it's so complex to actually learn how to play this game that is not really meant for the casual player, in my opinion. So like I said before, they almost treated it like a Xenoverse title, when really it should have been treated a little bit more like an actual fighting game, like a Fighter Z. So for example, capsules are another mechanic that gets largely wasted in the game, and the fact that they included them in the official tournament just shows that they don't know their own audience. They don't know the audience of this game. They really thought this game was meant for casuals, but really the people that are playing this game, or the people that are left, are really more fighting game fans, in my opinion. So in an alternate reality where I get to be creative director of Sparking Zero, I'm slashing like 60% of the fluff content, and I'm focusing on 1, 2 to 3 game modes that are elite, that are gonna hold up, and that have consistent netcode. And beyond that, I'm just selling DLC, costumes, and season passes. And if you gotta make dragons a loot box system to make that profitable, it is what it is. And usually I'm against microtransactions, but honestly, the version of Sparking Zero where people have a wealth of costumes to pick from and maps to play on sounds a whole lot better than the shit capsules and shit custom battles we got. So even if we gotta add microtransactions to the game, overall it would be better than what we have now, honestly. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think Dragon Ball Sparking Zero should have been a free-to-play game, or should the story mode have been shorter? Should custom battles have been slashed and maps added instead? Like, what do you think? What changes would you have liked to be in Sparking Zero versus what we got now? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.